Alright, hello again, everyone. We have returned to the Dungeon of the Mad Mage in the Believe in You campaign. Last session, you guys, through a series of portals, made your way back to the lost level of Undermountain, also known as the abandoned temple of Dumathoin from the Forgotten Malerkin clan. You talked a little bit more with Gorek about the goings-on here. He sealed up the tunnels that lead out of this level. So by his account, the only way off is now through portals. You all discovered a few other portals of your own. There was the Mura portal, which from within the heart of the mountain, which led somewhere. You checked out some of the areas, the portals that supposedly one Darabeth Meltimer used. Warhips got thoroughly owned by two creatures that he insists are demons and has not yet been proven definitively wrong.
God is admitted to him.
And Uli, whilst within the comforting heart of the mountain, decided to reach out once again to figure out what sort of threats might remain on this level. The answer that they received was that all of the threats here could only be dangerous once they were intruded upon. Additionally, of these threats, the worst seems to be demons. And so you guys decide to scan around and look for any demonic activity within the lost level. And we left off after you looked through a couple of pretty blank, fairly looted rooms, one of which had a large scorch mark in it. And that brings us back to where we are now. Is this music working?
Oh, let me turn it up. Yes.
Yeah.
There we go.
I had to go turn it up.
We didn't end on a long rest, right?
Nope.
We did not.
Well, you had a long rest, and I don't think you've been in any real fights.
Yeah, we had a long rest.
Yeah, I was shocked when I opened up my character sheet and saw full health and full spell slots.
You're like, whoa. What's it feel
feeling?
like? What's it feel like, Heath? How does it feel?
Unstable and like it won't last long.
Good.
I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm sure we will never lose a single point of HP for this rest of this floor. Maybe room.
Did you reorganize our handouts?
Which handouts?
Like the things that we have access to in the little journal section.
Not on purpose.
Huh.
Not on
All right.
purpose.
I think we were just exploring the rest of the level.
Yeah. I guess we're just avoiding confrontation with the demons in that room with the portal. But all right.
I don't think they're demons. I will say this again.
Now, I understand and I respect your position on this, but I feel like we're never gonna really resolve this until we, like, beat the shit out of them and make them stop being invisible.
Our next long rest, I can prepare detect evil and good.
That's
It won't
fair.
tell demons or devil, but it will tell fiend.
That's fair. I mean, at that point, because honestly, you think there's
We'll
some sort of
never
horrific spirit,
resolve
right? We well and truly will not. You know, we're gonna go back to the other side of that portal and get ganked in like 30 years, right?
I dearly hope we will not still be in the dungeon in 30 years.
I'm speaking hyperbolically.
Hypothetically?
Hyperbolically. Yep, that's a word. Let's go in this. Let's go this way. Hyperbaloney.
I do not think whatever we are looking for would be in the... it can't
Eh?
be.
I mean, we searched this place pretty thoroughly last time, but like, where would you hide the true grave of a king besides behind an illusionary wall? There probably is another illusionary wall behind this illusionary wall. Maybe a
Probably
fourth
some sort of
illusionary wall? Listen, if I was a wizard, if I had a dungeon, I would pull that bullshit.
This is why you do not have a dungeon for a reason.
Jeffrey turns around fully. Christian, don't turn our tavern into a dungeon, please.
That would be very bad for business. I have put magical locks in half the doors.
Wait, I feel like we do need a gimmick to really improve sales. Yeah,
I mean,
like a gimmick.
You know, I have been researching this one spell that turns like hallways into like wind tunnels, like permanently. Like maybe something like that?
So if like a permanent wind tunnel thing is really what we want for a place where we serve very hot beverages.
I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be like you get to go in, fly a kite. We'll do like the sliding the drink down the bar kind of thing, except it's just going to hit you really hard with a glass of tea.
People like gimmicks, but I don't think people like grievous bodily harm. I was more thinking like wizard statues.
Within this room is an empty pedestal.
Huh.
I step on it.
I look around, see if anything looks like it moves.
Alright, Uli. Shed your blood on the pedestal. It's the only way.
Free make a perception check.
I will do so.
You don't seem to see any movement.
I'm just gonna throw a history check on this. Just
Sure.
kinda figure
Any
out.
symbols?
Yeah, any symbols, any clues, that kind of deal.
Aha!
That's-
You're so brain.
Yeah, history isn't perfect for this, but you remember, not from history books, but from your own personal history, that this sort of section was where Agoric used a series of illusionary walls to distract a stone golem so that it did not run loose and rampant. And as you give a real close scan to this pedestal, you see that there's like 2 large feet marks around the center. So it seems like this might be where a golem would be placed before it was animated.
Huh. So, Warhip starts looking for illusionary walls.
I will also look for secret doors.
Make a perception check.
I have advantage because of the studying I did.
I just have a plus 11. Oh, 31. I will throw. Oh my god!
Oh god!
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ!
Hey, roll 20.
Artemis's pupils dilate so big.
Oh goddamn! There's no illusionary walls. We're just throwing down 20s.
Yeah, there's nothing here.
There's nothing here, but I'm tempted to just say, yeah, you like series of buttons that were hitherto unmentioned in the side of the wall and leads you directly to the Mad Mage's lair. Like,
Artemis gets a 31 again to perceive utterly nothing. She's so confident that there's nothing here.
It's a cat staring just at empty air.
Artemis sees every fucking molecule in this, and you're like, yeah, you know, you see, it's probably gonna come down in like 15 to 30 years, but like, I mean, probably not, but like, man, this colony of, like, stone mites, they're really having at it.
Artemis has a, like, what's the word? I don't actually know the movie. Has like a Inception? I don't even know if it's Inception style flashback where she sees the past lives of the builders who made this place.
you know what? A triple nat 20. I'm just gonna allow this to speed things along. You guys all scan back to all of the hallways within this little mini section of the level, and you're pretty sure about the whole layout whether or not there are any other secret doors that you haven't found. There are not. You found all the secret doors in this level, and you don't think there's any demonic activity going on here.
Damn, SV, you saved us 3 hours of nothing. Thank you.
You did roll 3 nat 20s, and I also don't like a lot of nothing happening, so I'll allow it this once.
Yeah, Artemis and Warhip come to the conclusion one after another that, like, if there was demonic activity anywhere within, especially here, where Master Gorik...
Yeah, there was a lot of holy ghosts in the area. Also, we have an insider who just tells us where the illusionary doors here are. And they've been here for millennia. Maybe.
Actually, with those additional nat 20s, you remember that this area used to have, like, illusory walls that set things up, and there were illusory walls here. You don't know if Gorik's even bothering to keep that up anymore.
Yeah, that's fair.
Everything that can't be looted is already looted, best friend.
We really just do be backtracking for no reason. Alright.
There were those coins that had Hallister's face on them.
Absolutely not.
No!
Absolutely not.
You can't tempt us.
SV, we're idiots.
What?
We're not stupid.
You can't tempt us a second time.
Now, if it
Surely
was a closet
you
full of bones, I would be tempted. Do you think I would be horribly cursed because I took a skull from the closet of skulls?
Bone.
I mean, you took Trenzia, and
I did take an
And that turned out great for us.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah, I did. I have a bad habit.
I love that she's out there somewhere.
No.
Living her best life. Living deliciously.
I really need to get the sending spell. I need to call her. I wonder how she's doing.
Free looks back at Uli.
I
like-
makes eye contact with Zool.
Well, like, I just wanna know, like we missed her last evil's, like, speech, and if I were an evil wizard, that would suck. You know? I'm trying to be considerate here.
Why are you considerate for? Considering other men? Why are you, as a man, being considerate? Thanks.
You walk once more into this room, which has not one, but 2 gates in it. One at the very north and one at the very south.
Artemis, kind of before she steps in here, looks at Parisian.
Isn't this the invisibility mosh pit room?
Yes, if those creatures down in that room are a different type of creatures than are here, we will find out now, I suppose.
Yep.
Hello? I am going to go look at your gate. So what's this one?
Alright. We're gonna all roll initiative. None of you are surprised.
None of us are surprised. 17.
And yeah, she did.
Let me start writing down notes in my new
Notes.
little journal. Ooh.
Oh.
Actually, no, it's really weird to write notes in a journal. I opened it and instantly it felt too weird. I have to go back.
Oh no, physicality. Ugh.
No, it's just different than the little pieces of paper I usually write on. 1 second.
That's fair. Do you have like a series of sticky notes? Do you put them on a little board? Get a little string?
No, it seems that they're just scattered to the wind.
That's
Nikki,
fair.
how you doing?
Well, my character sheet was open, but
Oh no.
Oh my
I just
god.
tried to
Oh
click
my
next to
God.
it, and it's a blank white screen. So,
Why is Girl 20 always doing this to you?
Yeah, I generally feel like Mickey Michael Mouse like committed some kind of crime against Roll20 and
There
now
surely
has
is
to ban,
something
like
actually
IP
wrong.
banned. Yeah, the actually wrong thing is that Mickey got IP banned.
Well and truly. Holy shit.
yeah, it's not happening.
What sins have you committed, Mickey?
My computer is on the verge of death. At all
No one
times.
here has a good computer except for me, Rory, and Kiki.
So like half.
Yeah,
So half of us.
but not the half that matters.
That's true.
Sorry, Rory and
That is
Kiki.
true. No, you're right. Keith and Mickey
Yeah.
matter way more.
And SB. I feel like SB.
I
I mean,
guess.
mine's functional, which is the most important part.
SB's computers work. Did I just crash? Wait. No? Okay. Hey,
My roll-20 froze.
My roll 20 has also frozen.
Oh, wow. Hey, listeners, we'll be right back.
What's happening to Bellboy?
I just thought it was my terrible internet.
Go ahead. Probably.
Oh god, what happened to... Why did they why? Anyways, and we're back.
Free, you won the initiative.
Yay! Is there any actual auditory or visual cue that we are fighting? Or is this the thing? Hold on.
That's Bellbird.
Right.
Well,
I got
that's
distracted by
my
him.
sweet son, Free. Please
Artemis,
don't hurt him.
you felt like the hairs on the back of your neck stand up as almost like the air pressure around you changed and you duck and it was like someone swung a punch that went just over your head. But that's all you know. You want to say anything?
Hello. You guys don't talk?
Hearing that Artemis is not alone, I will scoot in.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Bellbird can see invisible people. Why didn't we ask Bellbird to rip? Oh god.
I don't know, roll-20 is frozen.
That's the whole reason I used this 3rd level spell to make Bellboy alive. Besides the fact that Bellboy might be a movie.
Artemis is kind of yell back at Free to perhaps not. Don't enter the murder zone. We're not exactly sure we can harm these things yet, and it seems they only attack whoever walks within their, I don't know, place of guardian.
Alright, well, my roll-20 froze. I'll put Free, to the right of Parisian, right below Uli.
Oh my god.
I'm the only person who has never had technical issues, and I will never die.
Didn't you have technical issues just now?
No, I was fine.
What?
Yeah.
Literally everybody else.
That's
Except
why
Magnus.
Magnus rolls so poorly. That's the payment.
Artemis, it is your turn. The hit came from thisward direction.
These gates.
Yeah.
There's dancing goblins on them. The accused is the reminiscent of at all of the dancing dwarves gate.
Do you remember which level that was on?
Here, this level. It's the one that leads to Tyroli's lair.
Yes. Okay, I thought so.
I'm pretty
Hold
sure
on a
you can
moment.
see them if you're invisible, by the way. I feel like that was something we saw last time.
Because we did get a glimpse of what these creatures were. I just think we're really weak. Because we got the
All
shit
right.
out of us.
Yes, you did see the dwarven gate. It's hard to immediately tell, but you think it was slightly different. I think you think the arch had the dancing dwarves engraved in it, and this one the dancing goblins are in the actually in the center of the stone wall behind the arch.
Okay. Okay, so it's probably not the same mechanism.
Uli, you need to dance.
Can I? The strike came from somewhere near me, right? It felt like.
Yep.
I'm not
this
gonna-
direction.
I'm not gonna do an attack, cause I think it's more useful to try to get more information. Can I reach my little hands out to try to feel? Yeah, tap him.
You actually walk into something right there.
Oh great! I grab hold and tap him.
It feels extremely odd, but if you want to make you can make a perception check with your dexterity if you want.
Oh, dope! that's better than my regular perception, SB. You've given me a gift.
Crazy high. Unless you roll 1.
Yeah, so I get a +8 because I have expertise in perception, and then I +5 for my dex bonus. I rolled a 7, so I got a 20.
Allow me a moment.
1 moment, please.
So I rolled a 7.
You reach out, and it's sort of... Your hand, like, walks through, and it's like... it is the oddest feeling you've ever experienced. It is sort of that feeling when you, wave away smoke. Except the smoke is, like, steel. Like, your hand is running through soup as you move and around, and you can't get any grasp on what the actual outline of whatever this thing is, but you do feel, after about, like, a few milliseconds, whatever it is rushing towards you.
Was that my action, would you say?
I would say yes. I would allow you to count it as an attack, if you so wish.
Artemis has been narrating what she feels. Feels like steel smoke, like soup. You know soup.
You know, soup.
I understand.
Soup that's coming at you very, very fast.
Yeah. And I'm gonna use my bonus action to pop in front of this gate instead of doing an attack.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a look at this gate. Yeah, I did my turn.
Sure. Your token hasn't moved.
Oh, damn it.
Aha! We gotcha.
Does that... Okay, hold on. Did that work?
No.
Oh, did anyone else see movement?
Oh, I...
Roll.
Oh my god, again.
Mine
Roll
is
20
still
throws
frozen.
again.
Yeah.
Been
I mean, it seems still fine for me.
Okay, Artemis, you're gonna have to keep track of this whole fight.
Alright.
You're the DM now.
I mean, I think I'm the only person moving around.
Okay. Certainly. Artemis, you pop on over to...
The other gate.
Yeah, the other gate. And you get a very quick look at it. It's hard to get any real look at any of these things. You see that, like, on, like, the sides of this gate, there seems to be, like, people that are holding fingers to their, like, lips. Like, and it's, like, two of them, one on each, like, side built into the arch, and you can't get any more details than that.
Okay. That's my turn. One
Okay.
on either, and this is in the on the arch. Like
yes.
on the actual archway. Got it.
Like one on each, because so one on each side of the arch, like carved into the stone. Hold on a moment. Oh yeah, this is bad. Ruler doesn't work, so I have to count. Artemis, you're gonna take 14 bludgeoning damage.
Alright. So that goes my temp 8 hit points, and then I take 4 through my actual hit points.
And then another 9 bludgeoning damage as you just once again feel this soup like slam you, like your feet are knocked out from under you and you land like hands first on the floor. Warheads, it's your turn.
So,
Yep, weird soup again. They're both weird soup, unless it's one weird soup.
Gotcha. Well, alright, Bellboy, has blind sights and can see invisible enemies. Would be able... So I'm gonna have Bobber, Bobber, ring as many times as there are enemies in this room?
Sure. Belbert, heads into the room and looks around. Belbert's hands goes up to its bell head. It falls onto its tiny, weird knees, and then its head just goes onto the floor as it shakes its head in shame.
What? What?
It can see invisible things, but it might not be able to see incorporeal things. Try to remember if there's any
Not
demons that
invisible,
doesn't have a body.
I guess. Honestly, I'm not sure how its specific version of Blindside works. It's not like Tremor Sense. It's kind of just a magic knowledge of things and presence. So this thing actually doesn't have a physical form, which is different from the other things. Anyways,
Yes, try to remember if there's any demons without a physical form.
actually, I think I'm gonna use Gust of Wind.
Hey, that works.
And I'm just gonna point it towards vaguely where Artemis was. Hey Artemis, don't get caught up in this. I'm just gonna try to blow them away. You know, blow away the soup.
That?
I'm gonna try to blow away the soup. Artemis enters the wind tunnel.
Okay, I make a strength save.
Oh no.
No, Artemis teleported down south, didn't she?
Oh, I'm down south now, yes.
Yeah.
Did you point it up north?
I sent it to where Artemis was, but they got tagged.
Okay, yeah, so it's just wherever I am.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I make a strength save. No matter, hey, I have proficiency in that.
Sorry, Kiki used the term was, so I presumed it was in the past place.
My apologies.
Nah.
Cool. Make a strength check. That's actually at the start of your turn. You have to make it immediately.
Okay. Well.
I'll let you reroll it.
Yay.
That's my turn.
Artemis, take another 8 bludgeoning damage,
Bonk.
and then take another 14 bludgeoning damage.
Bonk bonk. Ooh, I'm trying to do math so hard in my little rat brain.
Artemis, you are on the floor, and the air gets extremely heavy, and you realize that you are having a lot of difficulty breathing.
Oh, I think they're trying to suffocate me.
Oh, I mean, I'm throwing a lot of air at you. I thought I just.
All right, Uli, it's your turn.
Miki,
Hmm?
it's your turn.
It's your turn.
Okay.
And now everything is frozen.
Yeah.
Thanks, Roll20.
Yeah, I can see your chat stuff, Geeks.
Yeah, all that seems to work.
That's funny.
Wild. It's working for everyone but Mickey.
Did we have
Oh shit.
a goal here?
I think it was literally just to investigate this place. Artemis told you guys not to get fully involved with the fight because she just wants to be in here and out after just trying to get a feel for these guys and then seeing if we can determine what they are.
Okay, great.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I would have used a strong smell.
I told Free to not.
You know?
Yeah, but free is
It's
not Caribbean.
I know this and I love you.
Okay, so yeah, I think Uli's just gonna try and get across to the left-hand doorway.
Gotcha.
I'll
I'll say that you...
and the shit beat out of them by anything.
Yeah, you head on over there. Seems uneventful as you make your way over there. You stand in the doorway and turn around to look at Artemis, who is getting a little beat up, but you know that Artemis can get out of there pretty easily.
Yeah, Uli's just looks at Artemis and is like, "You good?"
Thumbs
Still
up.
good? Okay.
Make a strength check to thumbs up as whatever's beating you and Warhip's wind flies your direction.
I do the thumbs up. I'm a trooper.
You, like Terminator style, barely lifting, putting one thumb in the air. All right, Free, it is your turn.
Well, it looks like we're trying not to fight, so I'm gonna make my way also to the other side of the room, somewhere there-ish, so I can still see everyone in case things go bad.
You theater of the mind your way over. That's what we do now. You too do not feel anything happen to you, although all the hairs on the back of your neck are like at full attention, waiting for something to go wrong. But no, you just make it to the other side. Anything else?
Artemis, do you feel like you can get out of this?
Thumbs up.
All right.
We'll say it's Artemis' turn, because because conversation happens quickly. It's your turn.
All right, great. I'm going to cast Silence, a spell I have, and I never remember that I can cast. I spend 2 key points and my action to cast Silence.
At the same time that you cast this, that you finish casting the spell, the gate stops being a stone wall and becomes just an arch into another room.
I'm gonna look into the room because listen, Artemis has no sense of her own safety.
Which one are you at, the top or the bottom?
Bottom.
You're at the bottom, right? Because the
make a you technically use an action to cast the spell. Well, I'll let you reaction perception. I'll say perception and non-investigation to make out as much of the room as possible.
19. I rolled an 8. Hi, roll 20. Can we have a conversation? So glad that I'm allowed to use you, but
yes, that's the trade-off.
That's the trade-off.
This is your dark bargain.
Within, you see a sort of like the area is about as dark as it is here, but you see like several empty torches on the wall and a bunch of empty wooden bunk beds.
So
and like stone shelves that seem stocked with stuff. And that's it. There might be more details to look at. If you're doing that, stay here.
So torches, empty bunks.
Stone shells that have stuff on them.
Stone shelves with items. Nothing suspended in the air. No runes. So no rune.
There is a rune suspended in the air here. Yes.
Information. Anyways, if I stay here any longer, I'm going to be beaten to death.
However, I am going to say that you can't quite figure out what the rune is.
Yeah, I leave.
Okay. Yeah, there's something floating there, but you don't have the time to look at it.
I just bonus action teleport out of there to stand next to Uli.
Okay. Warheads, it's your turn.
This is kind of a dick move. I think it would be really funny if I was able to push them through the doorway.
They're air! Oh wait, shit, Espy.
Current of air.
Hi.
Let me make a strength save to see if I get pushed into the gate.
I mean, you would have made the save at the start of your turn.
True. I'll just see if I get shoved into the wall really embarrassingly.
Yeah.
And I don't. I'm
You're
so
good.
strong. The world's literally the strongest little girl.
Take your little claws in.
Get your little claws in, absolutely. I am going to go where like to the top of the room, and I'm going to point the gust of wind down towards the gate where the things were. I'm going to use my action to. So it's a bonus action to change direction of the wind. I'm going to use my action to take some arrow shots at where I think vaguely those things were.
Sure.
I know this will be a disadvantage.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, 100%.
It's air.
It's air.
Your arrows aren't even magical.
Is it 20 hit?
You fire one of them. One of them seems to hit the wall behind you. Another one seems to sort of, like, glitch out in the air for a moment, like going in, like, trying to go in 3 different directions at once before it gets, like, flung randomly towards the western wall and pings off.
Cool. That weird second one is getting a pushing attack. Make a TC. I think it's a DC 15 strength save.
All right. You'll have to double check on that. Because I know your spell save DC is 15, but I don't know if it wouldn't be the same for your.
It's like by your strength or not.
It would be better.
It's based off dex and strength. Then I have.
Oh, all right. And it's a
I
strength.
actually remember you saying this.
And it's a strength save. Okay.
Yep. Well, I don't know if I did anything, but I stand there for my turn. Otherwise, it gets pushed up to 15 feet away, which may or may not be enough to be pushed in the portal, which would be very.
Yep. How much do you want them to be pushed?
Preferably through the portal. I don't know what the physical situation here is.
Sure. Oh, shit.
Why couldn't I have gotten my nat 20 on the perception check? Hi, what's up? I'm still afraid.
Hey, hold up. Wait, as we said ocean, hello?
Hey, SB. What's up?
Have I made things worse? Oh no, it could have gone the rune! Oh no!
What if you watch as whatever rune was in there that was only up for about a few seconds vanishes?
Oh no! Oh god, I forgot about the rune!
Bree looks down, she's like, Christian, what do you do?
You don't see the hall, you don't see like the thing because I think you're in the hallway, but you see Hims get like, scared not PNG for a hot minute. He still stands there, but,
Parisian, Kiki, and I say this as your friend who loves you, if that was a unique rune and we never see it again, I'm never gonna fucking speak to you again.
Hey, Madness, how will we know if we never see it again?
Yeah.
I will know in my heart. I would know. Kiki, I love you. I will never talk to you again.
Uli, it's your turn. Are you doing anything?
I think we need to run real fast, because even if it's bad, we don't want to be around it.
Yeah, I think we need to go.
Alright. Uli starts skedoodling out of there. We will pretend that I'm revealing more areas here.
Are we skedoodling up or down?
I need to look at like freeze map.
I think up.
Because I honestly don't know what's going on.
Oh god, what level are we even on? The hidden level. I know where that is. Level 6.
Yeah, this is like the second time where I've tried something complicated and it made things worse.
Artemis, what are you doing on your turn?
I'm probably following Uli. Oh, actually, you know what? Artemis is good. Gonna kind of like look at the party and go, I kind of want to see how this plays out.
Okay.
I am deeply curious about what that effect can do, but I also may die.
Yeah, maybe get out of the Harvey Square thing. But I am gonna just like keep an eye on it. Trademark. I guess I'll prep an action to do a perception check whenever something happens.
Sure. Alright. So, Uli, was it up or down?
Up.
Oh my god, I can't even scroll. I hate it.
Yeah.
Free.
I'm
Oh yeah, mine just froze again too.
I don't have this like specific corner of the map, but I do have like in general as a reference on.
Take a screenshot.
I was just gonna go north,
yeah.
but not like my full movement, just a little bit.
Free, are you also moving north?
Waiting for everyone.
Yeah, I'll go wherever Uli's going.
Cool. Artemis, right in action. I gotta roll a thing.
Hell yeah.
Uh-huh.
If I could just keep pushing them into the other room and the portal closes, this isn't my problem.
And then we're gonna walk into that room on a later day, 30 years from now, and get beat the shit beaten out of us.
Exactly. So funny.
Artemis, you take 11 bludgeoning damage as you're slammed against the side of the wall that you're watching. Feel free to make a perception check as your reaction, because something did happen.
I would love to make a perception check. Oh my god! Roll 20!
What'd you roll?
I rolled a fucking 7.
You get slammed against the wall. I don't know what to tell you. It's a little hard to focus. Warps, it's your turn.
Okay.
I think it's 2 of them for, it's fine!
And they had half movement going against the wind, by the way.
I'm more.
Okay, cool. Damn, fuck. Speedy shit. How close I am to Artemis? Am I to Artemis?
Pretty close.
Pretty close. I'm just gonna swing at where I think that thing was with a moving blade attack.
Let me make a concentration check for,
Silence.
Silence.
I think I pass.
Yep, you do. Warhips, make an attack roll at disadvantage.
Yeah. Oh, actually, dropping the silence may have been good. Maybe that closes the portal.
I'm not sure if they're in the portal though, so it won't make a difference.
You only had a moment to do that. And then a second attack without moving blade. So a 23. Does the 23 hit?
You're not sure. One of them feels a little heavier as it swings through the air, and you hope that that's something.
There's the booming blade thing, so there is that weird booming blade energy. Let me spend the description of that. You make me unhit service and it comes sheathed in booming energy. Whatever the fuck that means. But
I mean, it's loud when you do it, so there's that.
There is that. Okay, cool. I leave? I'm assuming I was like within 10 feet using the polearm stuff instead of like right next to it, so I just take my movement and walk away.
Cool. What do you do with your gust of wind?
Keep it there.
I can use my action just to point down the hallway to make sure they have a hard time catching up to us.
I genuinely do not think they will be much affected by this.
I pointed behind me, which would be vaguely at Artemis. I'm sorry again. You can teleport.
I'm weak as hell!
You're gonna shove Artemis into the portal.
Artemis isn't actually in the main room. She is in like the little western passage that everyone else has gone through.
Yeah. We're not like shoving Artemis into the portal. That'd be really
good. So like what do you mean behind you?
Like as I use my movement to catch up with the crew, I am going to focus the wind gust into the hallway to the room we were just in.
Gotcha. Important strength saving throw here. DC, gotcha. Oh wait, crap. Artemis, you take another 14 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, another 14. All right.
Make a constitution saving throw?
Yep. Yeah. Artemis is holding onto this shelf. She doesn't even know. She might want to let it drop it down. In principle, she can't.
Yeah, you're starting to get like disoriented, being thrown around, and you're holding on spell as like a lifeline to your own consciousness.
Yeah.
Uli and Frey, are you still running?
Everyone is with us?
That seems to be the case.
Okay, yeah, as long as no one's lagging behind, we keep going.
Artemis?
Artemis fucking teleports the hell out of there.
Yeah, make a strength saving throw first.
For what?
You're within the gust of wind that Warhips is throwing in this direction.
Alright. 14. I fail.
You're pushed backwards, but you can still teleport to get up to everyone.
I do that.
You're like thrown in the wind, and there's a moment where like you're within a very heavy river current. Like you're not touching anything, you're just flying through the air, and before you slam into the wall, you become shadow, swim in the opposite direction, and appear immediately right next to Warhips, and you keep running past him.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna remove initiative and hope that does something.
I want you guys to know that Roll20 for all purposes is working perfectly for me.
Die.
Hey, can you stream this? Because this is just a still image.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
You know what? I think it's for the best that your friend didn't make it for this one. This
I
would have
know.
been nuts.
But it would have been hilarious.
The jank is real. Holy shit.
I am also reloading now. You guys continue to run away as fast as you can.
Our signature move.
Yeah, the only thing we ever fucking do.
See, now... Belberg could not distinguish those things at all, but they could distinguish the other guys in the other room, so therefore they're different. Also, I'm so sorry for your loss of blood. Yeah.
Painful little thumbs up. Because how many hit points Artemis is on? I know none of you guys can see.
Do what?
I'm guessing 7.
Oh, I'm taking all other bets.
Other bets?
Are we on your HP?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, come here.
No, guess. You have to guess first.
4.
Lower.
1.
Yeah!
At least 24.
All those 14s sure add up, huh?
Yeah, 25, baby.
By the way, I had no idea what your hit points was because
I know.
it was frozen, so I was just like, well, let's see what happens.
Sure hope she doesn't die.
Like sometimes I am like, my players are just so brash. It feels like they don't respect the danger of the situation. Like they can't just walk into this room where there's obviously enemies and like inspect stuff and expect things to go well, and it's like, oh, you don't expect things to go well.
No, I didn't expect things to go well, SB. I just have no concern for my personal well-being.
SB, we're not brave, we're stupid.
Magnus doesn't care if Artemis dies. I do. But no one ever tells me.
And so you can't just present me with a mystery and expect me not to want to investigate it.
Oh, I can move.
Try to figure out a way to defeat the things first. My gosh. Okay.
Okay.
How are we supposed to figure out a way to defeat them if we don't have more information on what they are?
You find a way to get more. Okay, whatever.
This was our way to find more information, SB.
Okay, everyone starts running.
Hey,
Sorry.
Go ahead.
There's a chance. Can I make an Arcana check to see if I can figure out what those things were? Because my brain says elementals, like a wind elemental.
Yeah, I'll
make an Arcana check.
guys.
Yeah, that's the idea you get. Yeah, I'm not gonna give you much more than down to 16. You think that's probably something like that?
Probably. The fact that they're like trying to suck your breath out, right, Artemis?
Oh, a little in there, yeah?
Yeah.
Heath and Mickey, can you move?
I don't have any map.
Okay, I think one more reload might work.
I can move.
Oh my god, yeah. Everything's coming together.
Okay. It might just be the initiative, which makes me concerned for this day. As you guys are around the corner, you hear footsteps over in this direction, and
Hey, did we ever? Wasn't there like a weirdly like happen? Wasn't there like a real little guy, about to do a guard?
I feel like we killed them.
Did we kill the real little guy? I can't remember.
I don't know, he was so little.
I don't know.
I
He
think-
was just a little guy.
We may have got distracted by whatever was trying to kill us next.
I slowly turn my head around the corner.
sure. I'm gonna perception check.
Perception check?
I think that's what you're doing in this moment.
Absolutely.
What we in the business call a perception check.
I am clearly the one to do this.
Warren, you don't see anything.
Hello? Little guy? I'm gonna
There's
be
a lot of
worried.
illusions in this place. Perhaps it is another one of those. I think I actually remembered this exact giggle happening.
Oh my god, you're right. There was like weird giggles, right?
Nods, yeah.
Yeah, because we were chasing them, we got distracted. Are those just part of the environment here? I thought they were set up by Scala.
No, I think it's. I just tend to blame whatever is happening on the Mad Mage.
That's fair. What was in the store again? Because I know we were chasing black folks through here. Kinda weird wildly with it.
Sure, Artemis might have opened the door before you when you were looking around the corner.
That's fair.
No, I wouldn't have done it while Prosy was doing something else.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Alright, Artemis, you open up this door into this room.
hmm
Aha, I'm back.
I told you when reload would do it. Okay, you give a look. Out of immediately you can see some beds in the corners over here. Sorry. You see one bed in the center of this room.
hmm
And you see that the corner posts are some sort of sculpture from over here. There is also a stone trunk at the end of the bed. Its lid is completely thrown open, and two legs are sticking out of the chest.
What kind of sized legs?
Like
How big's
furniture
the trunk?
legs or people legs?
Dwarven-sized legs.
Like, do they appear actual live legs?
You guys haven't really gotten much closer, but you think the fabric attached to them is real.
I would like to use Mage Hand to like pull at the like pant leg.
Was this the direction of the giggles?
No, the giggles are down here.
Okay.
This is a. Sorry, the bed is in the middle of the room?
Yes.
Like some kind of psychopath.
Like some kind of psychopath.
Yeah, that's a psychopath. We're clearly dealing with someone unhinged. Anyways, about these body parts.
You mess around with the mage hand, and yep, that's just fabric. You can sort of like carve little paths into it.
Free's going to step closer and see if there is a dwarf attached to these dwarf legs.
You step closer. You see next to the chest, strewn on the floor, is a war pick. You see that the bed seems to be made of some like. You're using dark vision, so it's like maybe.
I'll
not
bring out
quite
my
the
mace.
stone. Sure. The bed is made of marble, and the corner posts that are like little statuettes look like little dwarven warriors standing at attention. And as you get a look at the legs, and you sort of shine into the rest of the chest, you see the rest of a body attached to it.
Body like dead.
Yeah. Or an extremely convincing statue that someone made for some reason.
Uli, not to keep asking, but does this look familiar to anyone from your weird spirit dream?
Alright, I feel like that's a long time.
I mean, the fact that they're not bones kind of makes me think they were here recently.
Okay.
I'll like poke around, look and see how they appear to have died.
Make a medicine check. Are you going to open up the lid?
I thought the lid was thrown open already.
Oh yeah, it's thrown open. Are you going to sort of like try to get the body out, or like really look inside the chest at all?
Wait, Artemis, no. I mean, wait for you. Wait.
I stopped myself from saying yes at the voice of Parisian.
Wait. Free, just hold up a second. I poke it. I stab it with my glaive a little bit. The chest.
Make an attack roll.
Free mimics exist.
Your
Don't be afraid.
the glaive like slams into it and like sort of like clangs off. You're not at it.
Well, wait, just one more. I'm just gonna shoot it because I don't want to like hurt my weapon more. Just I fall back and just shoot the chest for pleasure.
Your arrow leaves a dent in the side of the chest, but falls to the floor.
Okay, cool. It's not a mimic.
I go in and try.
Perhaps we
I'm
should
gonna
have someone
get Uli
investigate the
open it.
Perhaps
Oh right.
we should
Are you
have investigate
traps?
Yeah, you said perhaps we should have someone investigate it for traps, and then we all look at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it. I got this.
He's like, are traps not your thing now that you're more fighting?
Let me see if they're my thing.
They are.
They are.
You have a scan. You do find trap mechanisms within the back of this chest. However, they have already been sprung, and as you're looking around, you also see several darts sticking out of the front of this figure.
Well, that answers that.
Oh,
Additionally, through your investigation, you find that this is a Duergar, to be specific.
Yeah, that's a
And
fucking
this is a
fun.
Duergar. I can tell because I can see the skin through the blood. Oh, that's a lot of blood.
The rest of the chest is empty.
Man, they really did just have one of their guys die to this chest, and they ransacked it anyways. Horrific.
Where did the darts appear to have come from? Like, what way is the guy laying?
The darts are sort of like in the front of the chest, but she, the Duergar within, is laying. She's like head deep in the chest and legs sticking out. So what you would imagine happened is that she looked into the chest, opened it, a bunch of darts flew out from the bottom into her, and then she fell. Yes, she fell the rest of the way. It doesn't seem to be from like a wall or anything.
Okay. How long? I'll roll my medicine now to give her a look.
Go ahead. Artemis, you're looking around. Nothing seems to be in these alcoves. She's been dead for like a little while. It's hard to tell because there's not like a lot of insects and other forms of bacteria that break down a body.
It's nice
down
and
here.
cool and dry. Really, this is ideal condition.
Yeah. So it's been over a 10-day for sure, but how much longer you can?
I imagine she died from whatever poison or similar substance was in the darts.
You don't immediately see any indication of poison. You think that the darts themselves went into some vulnerable enough areas that would be enough, but there might be a poison.
Very good darts.
Great darts.
Artemis, you want these darts?
Hey, we should investigate along the walls here. Maybe there's dart traps in there.
I'm gonna investigate the bed.
Can I get some darts? Can I scavenge some darts?
Yeah. You just want to go over the body and pick up some darts?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, check out the body, check out the chest.
Artemis, you get 5 darts.
Yeah!
Hey, we're
Sorry, I
getting
got so
profit in this
excited.
dungeon. Profit.
Congratulations.
Didn't you,
Profit,
throw-
baby.
Did you like throw away your darts or something?
No, that's
She just never bothered to get more.
Oh, I see. I knew you undervalued darts.
I think the Goblin Bazaar might have taken them, but I'm not sure.
Maybe.
no. I had 10 from the last time, and then I used 2, and now I have 13. I can do simple math. She's counting with her hands.
She gets above 10 and she's like, takes off her shoes.
She doesn't wear
Artemis wears no
shoes.
shoes.
Yeah, she just curls up.
Wiggling her cat toes. The bee.
4 doubloons.
What are you guys doing there? Are you looking for wall traps?
Free wanted to investigate the bed.
Yeah, and I'm looking for wall traps, so...
I'll say make a perception check in this instance.
Both of us?
Sure.
Alright.
Warheads, you find neither any wall traps nor any secret doors. Same with free.
So what's the deal with the bedpost? You said there's like little statues.
They're like little statues of like little dwarven warriors holding like maces at attention.
I get in the bed.
Okay, yeah. You get in the bed. It is made of marble, but oddly it is not. Whatever like bed starts and mattress stuff does not seem to have survived over the years. But you just lie down on it and you look upwards.
It's a weirdly like nice and secluded bedroom.
Yeah, the ceiling's kind of like nice in this room as well. Like the odd shape of these walls here sort of all meets in the center, and it's like this, I don't know, like you're inside of like a weird gem or something.
Where's our wand of secrets?
Hey, do you think if you sleep in that bed, you'll have like a dream where you go back to the Doomatoid people?
I don't know if that's the
I don't know.
maybe?
I don't know, magic is fucked up. He continues searching for wall traps.
Yeah, Free starts like Uli's in the bed, Free just kinda like sits on the ground and looks up at the ceiling as well.
So are we thinking this is a monarch's chamber?
I
mean, it's
don't know.
directly next to the whole museum.
Can I roll perception or investigation to see?
I would say
Like
history check.
Okay. Well, not about what Artemis said, but just like if there's anything
I think that
we
we
haven't
missed.
noticed yet. Yeah, about
Go ahead, make
the
a
bed
check.
or the little statues or.
Yeah, I got the bed, Prissy got the
Because
wall.
this is
I guess
it's
not.
like
No.
No, it's a weird room, and there's
with a bed in the middle.
The floorboards.
yeah, absolutely, absolute chaos.
Absolute cake.
19 investigation.
19 investigation. No, you don't find anything else beyond that. Warhips, you actually recall from your notes. At least you're pretty sure that this is the same room, and it makes sense because it's right next to the temple. This is in fact the High Priest's quarters.
This is pretty close to the temple. I think it's the High Priest's quarters and not quite the other guy. Alright, so there may be weird illusion stuff in here yet, because, you know, High Priest of a Cult of Secrets, or, not cults, Religion of Secrets?
Well, if there are, we certainly haven't found them, and we've rolled relatively well.
Artemis is, in the meantime, while this has been happening, Artemis has been emptying out rocks from her pockets because she's, 0.33 over, carrying capacity. With the darts.
You add those darts, and it was already heavy, kind of tired, and you're like,
It's just like the
fine.
emotion of knowing that there's more stuff in your pack.
Yeah.
She's so weak. I want you guys to know that she's weak.
Zool licks a rock.
So,
He tastes salt.
It's not salt. It's a rock. You know what salt tastes like.
Salt is a sort of rock.
You don't understand me. Anyways.
No, I don't think I do.
It's a good taste of rock, I assume? Guess not.
Alright, well, have we explored most of this floor? Let's go somewhere else. Hardy Moshi. Wasn't there a weird piano?
Yes.
Yes, the organ.
Let's go to the piano room.
Okay, sure.
Seems
That's
like
the room
there's
that
some
has-
stuff.
Pardon?
Hang on. I'm just like scrolling around the map. It seems like kind of top left there might be a little bit more that we haven't.
Yeah, it looks like that
Yeah.
one room. Maybe two.
Warhoops goes to the piano room to play ragtime.
That's
There's no other reason. He's
Warhips, you hear before you turn the corner.
He immediately turns the corner. Hold up, wait. I make
You
another
can-
perception check.
Yeah, make a perception check.
Fuck.
10, as you turn the corner, you don't see anything, but you hear hurried footsteps continuing.
Wait. Hello?
You turn that corner.
Again,
you hear more footsteps continuing off in this direction.
I think it's another one of those funny little traps we've run into a couple times.
Yeah, I got distracted by the serotonin, my apologies.
We do that.
Anyways, ragtime.
Oh, you have so many little guys following you around.
Yeah, I mean, that's my friend and my sweet child. It's my working associates.
You walk back into one of the first lit rooms that you've been into for a while. The pillars here shine and illuminate the rest of the room. There is, of course, the large organ with pipes carved out of stalagmites built into the wall at the south here. But there are also, just to remind you, some large copper drums over here, and atop the drums is also resting a shiny brass tuba.
I would like to make an attempt at playing the tuba. I have no musical proficiencies, I do not think.
Right. So, somebody get on the drums. We got this.
Artemis, you approach the tuba, and unfortunately, it seems to be missing its mouthpiece.
She doesn't know this. I think I realized what's going on, but she doesn't know what a tuba looks like.
All right. Artemis, you kind of like blow into it, and there's just that kind of whistling noise. That
no.
indicates-
I think Artemis fully yells into the tuba because I don't know. I don't think she knows what it's for.
The big end of the tuba.
What?
I was like, no, that's not how it. Okay.
This does extremely little.
You're supposed to, like, blow into that end, and then it makes, like, a low noise. It's like a trumpet, but worse.
It
Have you ever seen a trumpet?
shakes her head.
Okay.
Warhips, as you stand down to play some honky tonk on this large organ, which, by the way, has keys made of polished gold, and for the black parts, it's like a black marble.
Huh. That's expensive.
So you take down and sit down here, and yeah, you want to make a performance check?
Absolutely. I
I will say that with a 17 intelligence check, Artemis thinks to try to put the little brass tube she found earlier onto the tuba.
Yes!
Oh,
I knew! I knew! You said it was missing a mouthpiece, and I immediately went, that's the thing I found.
I said that this thing was missing a mouthpiece when you guys came here first, and then you found the other thing, and I was like, there was no connection made, and I thought it was over. Oh my god.
I don't play brass instruments. I'm a woodwind man.
What happened?
Artemis has been carrying, for like at least one trip back to Waterdeep, the other part of this specific tuba that she winds on it to make it a fully functioning brass tuba. Warhips, you crack your knuckles, stretch your neck, put a finger on one of the keys, and it's immediately just like shakes the room for a moment, and it's like you're like take your hands off, fall over.
Oh, okay. Okay, that was really loud. Oh fuck, my bad. Meanwhile, Artemis just doots.
One of the instruments works.
I want you guys to know that I think my carrying capacity is over because for some reason I still have all of the gold pieces marked down on my personal sheet, so I'm going to take that out.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, you screw the mouthpiece back onto the top of the tuba, and
I just blow into it. It makes the worst sound known to man.
I assure you it's not. As it stands, you guys have found a musical instrument room, and it's very similar to what you expect from, you know, a group of third graders that just got full access to a musical room. There's sounds going on here, but I wouldn't want to call it music.
Or it's just like 13 years at the circus, so many musical performances, I can't even play a tune. Like he's gone.
She's singing into the tuba still because she still doesn't really know how to play it.
Or hips is playing
Oh my god, okay.
hot cross buns, and it's just the worst. It's like that.
There is also an arch in the wall over here.
I think I have a note of this arch from somewhere. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, there's an arch here.
A hand-shaped indent with a sigil on the palm.
Yeah.
Wooly sits down at the opposite end of the organ and starts playing Hot Cross Buns, like, to try and give Parisian, like,
We're doing it.
a base to work off.
Uli, you can make a performance check, or one of you can make a performance check with advantage.
I guess I'll make performance check with advantage.
Yeah, sure.
I want this to work so badly it makes me look stupid.
God.
About to. All right. You guys tried the hot. One of the issue was that the hot cross buns at first didn't really work too much on this big fancy organ, just because every key needs to be played with such like solemnity to track it all. But you get like some sort of tune going, and it shakes the room, and you feel like shakes like actually free.
Oh, Heath said if we could take a quick break here so they could restart their computer.
Yeah, it's cutting out like every single minute unless I babysit, and that's so tiring. I've heard like a handful of words.
Yeah,
all
so...
right. In that case, yeah, you guys play the piano here, and all of that stuff happens. Free, I'm gonna say we'll take a break, and you can go restart your computer really quickly.
I will text you for you to tell you what's been happening.
Yeah, if they might look around and play more instruments and stuff, but if anything particularly important happens, you know, well, I'll slow it down. So, we're going on break, everyone. Y'all can stick around here because we haven't been playing that long. Roll 20, but if anyone wants to quickly go grab a snack or use the bathroom, go ahead. Meet back, well, whenever Keith is ready.
Yeah.
No fixed time yet.
Artemis...
In for a quick second.
And we're back.
All right. Artemis, you found a portal. You two are playing some decent organ music over on this thing, and that's where we are.
For updates, for log keeping purposes, Heath has been brutally murdered by their internet connection.
Yes, so we have no idea when they'll return, but we signed the ransom, so hopefully something will happen.
Yeah.
Anyways, so Dory.
Essie was about to call for Heath to make a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
Of sorts?
All right.
Can this duty be foisted off to someone else, or is it because of the specific location Free was in?
Yeah, it was because of the location, and Free wasn't in that location, right? So don't worry about it.
Okay. Dope. Door.
Dory.
I'm gonna put my hand on it.
You rest your hand against the cool stone of the arch. Nothing seems to happen.
And the hand-shaped indent is in the center? Or on the arch itself? Because that seems to be a distinction we're making.
Well, it's in the keystone.
Okay, yeah.
Actually, let me triple check. I'm pretty sure.
What's the sigil on the thing?
I don't know. It just says sigil on palm.
What's the sigil on the palm?
There's just like a real small looking, like kind of the idea of a sigil more than a real one by itself.
I see. Just the funky.
The sigil just seems to represent magic.
Oh, represent what? Magic?
Magic, yeah, and it's in the keystone.
Oh. Do I have burning hands? Wait, let me check.
Can you just use mage hand to touch it? I know you're doing something.
I'm sorry. I was really. Okay, we graduated from hot cross buns, but okay, yeah, sure. Okay, wait. I can use one hand, right? Yeah, here. Can you? Okay, you got it, babe. Thank you. And he uses mage hand onto the door.
All right. And the second you do, there's a quick spark of energy, and then the door is simply open.
I want you guys to know that I am the smartest person in the world, and I will never do anything wrong.
You are the smartest person in the world. The fact that mage hand came so quickly.
You give a look around. You see this one does not lead into a room. It just seems to lead into a section of cavern. Pretty small, but not so much that warps would need to duck or anything. Just smaller than you're used to seeing in this huge dungeon. And you give a look around, and it seems like there's another. It seems like there's other ways in either direction that the cavern goes.
Mm-hmm.
Room? The stone floor seems. Oh, well, it's done. I'm not going to go into more detail without, lights and color.
I pull up the drift orb and kind of just set it to hover next to Artemis.
The stone here seems to be of a darkish brown.
But not like the one, the dark, the black stone in the couple previous ones we've seen. And those all seem to be rooms and not caves.
Yeah, those are rooms, and they seem like more carvings than stonework.
Is there an Elder Rune in this one?
There is, in fact, an Elder Rune in this one. You just gotta let me get there.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine. Yeah, I'm glad that you guys are double checking. You're on your toes. I don't mind that at all. Standing within this one, finally you actually get the chance to take a look at it. Is one that you have actually seen before. Standing here is the Labos rune.
Labos. That is. That's not one that we know what it does, but we do have it in our handouts. Wait, do we know what? The one that looks like a little face?
The one that looks like a mountain? I'm not sure.
Drugs.
No.
Yeah, we don't.
I'm willing to experiment with my body.
No!
That's not a good phrasing for that, but it's true.
Can you guys find it in your handouts?
Yes, I'm looking at it.
Cool.
No, I think I am just going to try to duck under it first. Looks at Parisian. Do not.
I just like a little poke. I just want to know what it does.
Artemis ducks under it.
Alright, you duck under it. When you try getting into the room, you find that it is too difficult for you to push your face all the way underneath it. You might be able to force it. It's just more of like a bubbly texture, but you can't quite get through without effort.
There's a weird little barrier here, and I'm a little weary about it.
Is that underwater?
Ooh. Can I like try to force a paw through? Not my face directly.
You give that a shot, and you hear a whisper within your head of, "You're not ready yet."
Do I know you? Do we know each other? Can you talk more?
As a response, you hear silence.
Yep, that's what I thought. Artemis retreats her paw, kind of takes a step back. Mystery voice lady told us we shouldn't go in this one yet.
I see. Or emphasize the room.
No.
I mean,
no.
we're pretty safe.
No.
If you just like hold all of my stuff.
No.
I mean.
No.
But why?
No. Because it's a dangerous unknown, and we shouldn't be tempting fate like this.
I came in here specifically to face dangerous unknown things.
Artemis looks at Uli for support.
I won't if everybody's so thoroughly against it, but there may come a time where we're gonna have to rush through these things, and it feels safer to figure out what they do vaguely before we have to rush through them.
Okay, I don't actually think it's particularly helpful to figure out what it does, because as we've been told before, the runes have a random chance of being a bane or boon, and that is not something we can control by just knowing what it does.
Yes, but some boons do different things, and we've encountered sigils multiple times. For example, we saw that fire rune, right? And we figured out its bane is that I immolate from the inside out. Now, if I knew that I was going to immolate from the inside out, maybe somebody with more HP would have ran through there.
Maybe we shouldn't be running through things!
We had to run through things. We're being chased by Alistair. It's about getting that knowledge before we have to deal with situations like running from Alistair. It's about securing what we can control so that we can, like, know what we're getting into, but we can't control anything else.
If you want to, I'm not going to stop you. I just want you to know that I've said it's a bad idea.
That is incredibly fair.
Sitting in that preliminary, I told you so.
Very. Hey, look, can you hold this stuff real quick? Just like all of my possessions. Thank you.
Yep.
I just don't want them to be turned into mimics or something.
Don't go through.
Yeah, don't die, please.
Don't go through the portal. Stay on this side.
I'll stay on this side. I'm just gonna. Or Hiss goes into the rune.
The rune is on the barrier, so it's like the rune is part of that unseen bubble. So as you try to go into the rune, it's just like hitting a wall and whatnot.
Artemis shakes her head. Don't. I don't want to risk us running through into something we're not ready to face yet.
Yeah.
We've trusted this voice so far. I think we should.
Well, I don't exactly see the extreme danger of stepping in and out of a room really quick. I am going to not press my luck like that.
I take all my stuff back.
Alright.
I mean, this room showed up on another door, right? We can find that one if we ever encounter it and go through.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to document. Just in case we can, test these things in a more controlled environment, so when we have to rush through them in an uncontrolled environment, we can mitigate the pain.
It feels like it's going to make us all a little too cocky, honestly.
Artemis, I don't think that's gonna be the case if I'm constantly walking into rooms that kill me very quickly. I don't see how I can be confident from being immolated from the inside out like last time.
Artemis just makes unwavering eye contact with Parisian.
Okay. Alright, fine. You're not wrong.
Am I wrong? You're gonna look at me and tell me I'm wrong?
I don't see what you mean. I'm not cocky in the least, man. I'm just confident. Like a cis man. Like any Anyways.
Sorry, I just started walking here. Which way did we want to go? Or did we want to perhaps, try to find the exit back to, Willow's lair?
We could do that, or I think we mentioned something about the very top right corner of the map.
I mean, that is where we would be going to, go back to, Willow's. The tunnels might be fixed by now. We might have to go through the Dragon Gate.
I think the tunnels are fixed. I think we would have to go through the Dragon Gate. Which is nice too. I mean, they were pretty affable last time.
I am not a huge fan of testing our luck more than we have to concerning dragons.
Yeah, I mean, we've had way too much luck with dragons, to be honest. Babe, should we ask that dragon about the other dragon we're looking for? What's that name?
I certainly, my prayer has it somewhere in the extensive notes. But if they don't remember at the moment, so you're going to have to give them about a minute to sit through everything they've written down so far.
Extremely fair.
Gleister, aka Umbraxicar.
Okay, yes, I don't actually think I had that written down because all I have written down from the Helion thing is the gardener's name. Oh wait, never mind, here it is. I do have it written down.
We're so distracted by the gardener.
They're the best character.
No, I do have the name, yeah. They're supposed to be in Varakdoom. So I'm not sure if the dragon will know anything, but it can't hurt to ask unless they take anger to it and kill us.
Can't hurt
What is?
to ask unless it hurts to ask. So we'll just figure it out.
We will figure it out.
So where are we going first? Dragon Place or that last bit we checked out?
Up? Ooh, that is where the Zorns were, It always feels like every time we fight a Zorn, it is Free who gets,
Because she's carrying.
Yeah.
I'm also carrying gems of swords, but I think they have the expensive ones on them.
Mickey and Kiki, are either screens frozen?
Mine is not.
No.
Mine is not.
Alright. Keep discussing.
Wait, do I have gems on me? I'm surely. I mean, I got like pearls and stuff. I've surely got. I know I have diamond dust for sure. What other expensive things do I have that a rock monster may want?
Perhaps we save the discussion for later.
Yeah, that's fair. I was just curious myself. I'm just. Yeah, okay, there's a few things. Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
It's never a good look to be like, I've got so much riches and treasures. I open the door. Oh, SC. Is your stream frozen?
Yeah, I'm doing alright. It's just taking a sec. Which door are you opening?
This one right here.
Yeah, I didn't know what direction you...
The one that is right outside the little chamber that leads into the main room on the
yes, I know the one. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Let me drag free over there before everything is ruined forever. I'm trying to move through quicksand.
It's okay, I'm just updating Keith.
Alright. You guys head on over and you... that door. Yeah.
Had to reload roll 20.
Oh my gosh.
All the time.
Okay. Oh, well, now my whole computer's gotten slow.
What if we just...
I'm very close to calling it for technical difficulties, but I think we're just on the edge. You open up the doorway into this room, and you see in here... this room has several furnishings that are like beds and like desks, like a little like armoire and a chair that are just sort of scattered around the area now. And on top of the broken desk are a whole bunch of scraps of scroll paper. And that seems to be all.
Is this a place where Warhammer snagged that tiny little statue? Or no?
It is not.
No, that was a bit further up.
Warhammer's
we-
gonna investigate the scroll papers.
Sure. You look, a lot of the scroll papers, most of them are torn up. But as you investigate them, you find one scroll of mass cure wounds.
Oh shit. Hey,
Oh, this
Free.
could be helpful.
Oh yeah, I think Free's the only one who could probably use it, but that's definitely helpful.
You can feel free to tell Heath about that.
Yep, I have told Heath about that.
Cool. Artemis, you open up this room?
Mhm.
Whoop, 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 whoop. I gotta stop making these noises. You walk on into this room and find like sort of like small little work areas like over here all along this wall that each have like there's like these little like small stone desks built into the wall with like a little swivelly stool placed right next to them, and above them is hanging a lantern by a chain.
Impressive, the wild temples. You could shoot that lantern to light something on fire. I'm asked politely to leave the room.
Over here, there's this small like another series of like tables and whatnot over here, but rather than stools, it's just little bits of like metalworking equipment, hammers, various pliers, a section that's like a little small little bath that might have once held some sort of liquid, and like other various like spinny bits that would probably be for sharpening stuff, whetstones.
Can we do like a general search to try to find anything useful?
Yeah, you make a search of the check. You can find in total a set of jeweler's tools and one set of tinker's tools.
Ooh.
Oh, delightful. I already have some tinker's tools, but I'll take extra bits and also... Oh. Delightful.
Yes, Artemis hands both to Parisian.
He takes them
likes handicrafts too much.
You scan over in this area a little more, and you find like there's this like empty barrel. There was a crack in it. Some chainmail aprons. Not much else besides that.
Can we fashion this into a chain shirt for Uli?
No.
Boo. On we go. Opens this door.
Alright. Within this room, you find a large amount of, like, shattered stuff all over the floor. There's, like, some, shelves along, these two walls that are, like, the floor in front of the shelves is, like, covered in little bits of, like, shattered, like, sometimes it's, like, very thin stone or glass or some sort of, like, other sort of crystalline material.
Val, this room is like a wicked mess. Carefully steps in, mindful not to step on the shards of glass.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else is fine. They've all got boots and armor and hooves.
Why do you walk around barefoot in a murder dungeon?
Makes me faster.
Gotta go fast. Fair enough.
You're not wearing shoes either.
Oh my god, I'm not wearing shoes.
Okay. Guys.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. Alright. You carefully make your way through that room.
Yeah. Up here? I do not believe we've gone.
In heavy boots, just crunch, crunch, crunch.
Freeze armored boots, crunch, crunch, crunch.
You crunch on what? Yeah, the whole room isn't covered in this stuff, but all in front of the shelves are. You can avoid it with a little difficulty. In this room there are a bunch of stone tables and wall niches that also has a bunch of, like, shattered ceramic stuff, or, like, more shattered, like, some sort of crystalline glass stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There's, like, some, like, bits of stone as well.
No, if I were better at recognizing anything for anything, I might have been able to make an educated guess about what these rooms once held, but I have no clue.
Use my special ability, check the walls for secret doors.
Make a perception check. Your special ability fails you.
My special ability? How could it be? Okay, let's move on. I'm getting tired of this level. Let's go.
I'm not. I love this level.
We have come through this with a fine-tooth brush.
But we haven't got to that one room guarded by those two guys yet.
This is fine. It's fine.
Over here? Yeah.
Yeah, the gem folks, we have gone through there. We stuck past them during combat.
Yeah, but we haven't gotten to really look.
I can move my character now.
Okay. Yay! Pops ahead and I'm gonna listen for Zorns.
Make a perception check.
Action to listen for Zorns.
Make a Zorn.
No! How the fuck could I know?
You're not sure.
We also fought a bunch of Zorns, so maybe they migrated? Are there any more gem deposits in the wall?
They mostly see, there's like a few, but there's like a lot of bits of the walls that have been like taken out and messed with.
Probably either the Duergar or the Zorns.
Probably the Zorn. Yeah, too bad that war mining pick was back over at that chest room 5 miles away. Get a few gems out of this, that's useful.
We are not going to continue digging up Uli's, you know, like ancestral heritage.
Oh wait, were these like in mural deposits or like in the? Oh wait, these are in mural deposits. Never mind. I see gem deposits. I think like an Orvane for some reason. Hey, drop
I think
ore.
this might have been an Orvane.
Was it an Orvane?
I don't.
Artemis, there's just a big open pit here. When you look down, you see so many rocks that you cannot see the floor.
I look up really quickly to see if there's anything.
Doesn't seem to be anything upwards.
You know, keep an eye on me. She jumps out.
It's still like it is 20 feet deep, so you're gonna have to take 7 falling damage.
Oh no, 7 poor falling damage.
Okay, you land on the bottom here. Yeah, bunch of rocks. It's not the most stable landing you've ever had, but certainly doesn't hurt.
She's gonna try to sift through some of the rocks.
Cool. Make a athletics check. Yeah, sorry.
Well, 18. Yes. Strongest little girl.
You do pretty well. You're trying to. You move as many rocks as you can to the sides and like move all around. Going. You get like a small section of hole that's a few more feet deep as you move stuff onto the sides. You still do not seem, even when you stick your arm in at the very bottom of that hole, do not seem any closer to floor.
I just peer at it to see if I can see the bottom.
Yeah, no, you don't see anything with your eyes either. It just seems to be more stone. If you can stick your hand into a bunch of rocks and you can't feel the floor, it's unlikely you'll be able to see the floor through rocks.
This hole seems deeper than usual, but I gestures at her arms.
I mean, there's Zorn. I mean, like, it's a hole? Is it like that important?
I don't know. We're kind of going through the place. Seems we've
I mean,
seen a couple of these different peaks.
I guess
This
if we're
one's a
being
little
thorough,
different.
then like maybe we should. Do you want me to jump in the hole too and start digging?
No, it doesn't matter enough to me. She climbs out.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of interesting, but I wouldn't ask anyone to risk himself.
Scampers your way back up.
Scampers.
Oh, Zul's in the hole.
Zul's having a good time.
Zul's having fun.
Can you just drop? No, I do not want to put Bellboy in danger.
Anyway, Pelver can hold on to Zul and slowly be lowered down in the hole.
Bellboy squeezes his little body through the cracks of the rocks.
Absolutely not.
Well, then it doesn't matter to me.
This is fair. Alright, fine. Alright, let's go back to the Dragon's Lair. Oh shit, that's a sword. Hello? Or him turns around to see like something poking through the wall near free. Hello?
Bap!
Hello?
Bap.
Okay.
Let's just go. Let's just go.
Yeah, I'ma just flank free real quick, cause like, you know, we wouldn't want any creatures suffering some bad fates trying to eat our rocks.
Yes. Wouldn't
Says
want
badly towards the wall.
that. Yeah, I think we're just traveling back towards Tirolize. It's not their game, but emotionally speaking, it is.
It's the Dragon Gate.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing in here belongs to anyone but Hallister.
No, this layer is Uli's.
This layer is Uli's. We've claimed it.
Yeah, it's theirs.
This is the
Mickey.
Fortress.
Okay.
Listen, they're the monarch. Traveling away through the dungeon.
Quick question. Now that Uli is like considered by the ghost, the king and mountain, and all that jazz, and the door opened up for Uli, do you think those golems would attack you, Uli?
Uli just like stops in their tracks and is like, "We should find out." Turns the other way.
No, absolutely not.
Me. Okay, let's leave this level already. Also me. Hey, wait, what about this?
We might be able to come back at some point, or you guys. Okay, fine, all right.
Okay,
I'm
we're already gone.
No. But yeah, we are going to check out the museum room, and then we are going to
And then we're
shrug,
and then we go.
and then we go. Hello, Free. I know, Free, who cannot speak right now because her voice has been robbed by a foul creature.
I know, the sword really spooked you.
The interred net.
Uli just kind of like walks up near these guys. It's just like, just kind of T-poses at them a little bit, like, Hi, Chet, how we feeling? How we doing?
Oh,
Holy shit.
They stand aside.
Yeah! Come on and slap! And welcome to the chat! Come on and slap!
Oh shit, that actually worked.
Uli is like, yeah, everyone like stay very close. I want to make it very like clear we're all together. Do they let everyone else through?
Uli, they let you through. Artemis and Warhips, when you step like pretty close to behind Uli, in sync, both of their swords sort of clang across the entrance.
Alright, well, have fun in there, Uli.
Fuck.
Don't worry, we both got in there already.
We just stand like children while Uli pushes up at the door.
Can I like
give you thumbs up?
Uli like very unsure how much these things like understand. Just kind of like gently taps one on the shoulder, like, can they come in with me? Is this a hard no?
The weapons do not move.
Okay.
Dad, can my friends
All
go
right.
on this camping trip?
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Uli's suddenly like, oh fuck, I gotta go in here alone. Okay.
As soon as Uli pushes open the doors, Artemis is in there.
Artemis, no, you're gonna get combat.
Yeah. Nothing happened?
Nothing seems to happen.
We in here.
We in here.
Or Hips looks at you just, I have to conserve spell slots. And he's so bitter about it.
And these are statues, by the way?
Yes. I was just waiting for you to walk a little closer. As you look around the room, Uli, you recognize large, somewhat imposing statues that represent dwarven deities. You see over here is Moradin, the god of creation. Over here is one Baranar Truesilver, the god of hearth and home. Down here is Clangadin Silverbeard, the god of battle. And over here is Marthammer Duin, the god of exploration.
Sorry, Marhammer, whatever?
Marthammer Duin. I'll copy paste it.
Oh, thank you. Could just do all of their names. I don't know how to say but none of Dumathoin? Not that I would expect there to be statues of Dumathoin. Not exactly.
None of Dumathoin.
Uli is looking so close at this room.
It's certainly a feeling. As you stand around the center, each of their alcoves sort of stare in your direction. You're not sure what these little things are, but there's certainly an energy in this room. Artemis, you feel a little intimidated.
I'm not gonna leave Uli in here alone unless they ask me to have a religious moment. All right.
A religious moment.
Listen, Artemis knows the Dwarven gods.
I wanna.
The more intimidated she feels, the more she pumps up her chest.
Alcove a little more.
Sure. You can make a investigation check.
Okay, let's see if I can do that. 15?
15. You can like a little scan. Nope, these outcomes seem pretty.
Artemis kind of points to Baronar Truesilver and Martha Moore, and goes, I feel like those two are the gods that we particularly want on our side. Not that we don't want all of these guys, but...
I feel like, if these were the Greek gods, you would...
I would be smoked.
Yeah, like
where I stood.
Like you would say, like, I feel like these two are the ones that we have on our side. Moradin will remember this.
That's why I immediately followed it up with, we want all of them on our side. Aww.
But also, these seem pretty, feasible for our current game plan, but also, oh no.
Anything going on the floor or ceiling? Any, like...
No, this room seems pretty clear of debris or dust. Just a weird-shaped room with some very humbling statues.
Are these statues dirty at all? Do they seem to have faced the trials of time, or are they relatively well kept?
They seem well kept.
Artemis, does a very formal bow in front of each of them. Sorry for being here. I know I'm not supposed to be, but it's a man-made dungeon when we don't go places alone. You know how it is. It's the buddy rule.
It's the buddy rule. The ancient dwarven code of the buddy rule.
Alright, out we go. I mean, out you go, and then.
Yeah.
I see a bitch. Bonk!
So, anything interesting in there? Some statues. What scroll did we find?
Mascarunes? I just feel a general sense of being kind of small. And not in like the gestures to where Warhib's head is and gestures to where her head is, but in like a more like existential way. You know what I mean?
No.
Where are we headed this way?
Yeah,
that is not fair.
way.
Yeah. I just picked a direction and went.
Let's go.
It is heartening to know that the Dwarven gods still watch over this place.
Yeah, to some
Someone's
extent.
got this.
And we
Someone's got
probably enabled them to do that a bit better. I mean, we probably would enable them to do that a bit better if we murdered those demons, but,
Nods.
I'm not trying to be passive-aggressive. Actually, wait, detour real quick. I know, it's on the way. I'm so sorry. Just one moment. Just gonna go back. Just real quick. It's really important. I put Belbert on a horse.
Belbert does not
Very important.
seem to do anything.
Someone take a picture. They're so cute.
Artemis whips out her sketchbook really quickly and tries to capture the scene.
It is.
She does. She gets a 20.
Jeez.
Let's go. It's a family portrait. It's just war hips, like pointing, and like someone floating in the background of Belbert, inanimate on a horse.
Uli isn't in the actual scene, but Artemis draws them in. Oh my god. Heath? Can you hear us?
Heath, are you there?
You're muted, by the way.
Anyways, moving on. I just really need a quick family photo.
Heath, if you're talking, we cannot hear you.
No, I was just waiting and listening.
Oh, could you hear us? Did you hear all that?
Yes, it was real slow to, like, bring me in.
Quick, get in roll 20, get in roll 20. It's working well for us.
Don't get in roll 20. You can't risk it.
Never mind. Never
SB, I
mind.
know you're
It
eager.
immediately after that.
Oh, boo. I told you, it's because SB opened her mouth. Keith, can you hear me? No, never mind. It's the Canadians.
Keith is dead.
Heath is dead. We had a communion with Heath for but a moment. I forgot. What was the thing that opened this gate?
We had to do a dance.
Oh. Another dance one? Alright.
This one, here.
More dancing.
This is the only dance one we did.
Yeah. Is it specifically Uli dancing or just whoever?
No, we all did it.
Alright. An arduous and treacherous journey. We're about to, like, go talk to a dragon. So, I guess gotta do funk a little chicken, I guess.
Alright. So we'll play the backing music.
Oh my god. Or Hips goes to do the cha-cha slide, twists his ankle, and just falls to the floor.
We have to keep going. Oh, the show cannot stop. We have to go on with the show.
The show doesn't go on. TV, you can go on without me. The show.
Oh, the show. Artemis also slips and falls. Uli, free. You have to keep the show going.
Okay, you guys remember that you have to specifically imitate the dance from.
Yeah. But it's just that they both fell. They both fell within the first 3 seconds, within the first move.
Frida does not look like she's about to dance.
We cast our pleading eyes from the floor upon to Uli. Uli, you're our last chance. We have to win the competition.
Rolling performance for this? Is that?
You can roll performance. No, you need to, but you seem
Nobody
to be.
needs to do this. We're just idiots.
You didn't better than us.
You guys dance on an absolutely awful dance. Close enough. You just need to be what is on the actual arch, so it does open. None of you feel good about yourselves.
I'm normally so coordinated, but the second I have to dance.
I know, we're so dexterous, but as soon as we have to move.
Pokes her head through this gate.
Do we just casually like, hey, we gotta get stuck, we go through?
Mr. Tirurai?
You poke your head through the gate. You hear a lot. Don't immediately hear anything. You poke your head through the gate and you're in a small closet.
Opens the door. Hello?
There is no dragon in this room. You remember that the dragon tends to lie around on the top of this building.
I don't want to traverse through a dragon's lair without, like, getting their permission, because that just kind of feels rude. Kind of like... Artemis literally just opens this closet door, knocks on the side of the door, and waits.
Conk. Really politely.
The door over here opens. A claw retracts and a long head sticks in.
We all stand in the closet like waving.
Alright, all of you get moving.
Yeah, thank you.
Out? Yes, thank you.
Can we just, sorry, we just didn't want to like encroach without permission.
Not towards me. That door.
Yes,
Yep,
sir.
that's
Sorry,
nope.
sir.
That makes sense.
This way. Okay. Yep.
Us all immediately. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
There you hear flaps, and coming over the side of this building is Tirulai, who looks down, like cranes their neck over at the door that you just came out of. Free closes the door without much of an expression.
Oh no, Free doesn't have much of an expression. Quick, check if she's brain dog.
No, that's just Free. Alright.
We've thought this before.
Oh god. Yeah, let's get going. We can have this conversation not in someone's private property.
Yep.
Oh!
We make it as quickly as we humanly can.
What was the dragon's name that we were...
Oh yes. Sorry, I had it for like a solid second then. We are looking for a dragon called Umbraxakar.
Don't mind us asking, that is.
A shadow dragon corrupted by the energy of the shadow cell.
And the unasked question you wish to pose to me is, do I know this dragon?
Nods.
Well, you are not in luck. I have no idea who you're talking about.
That's fair.
Oh, give the thumbs up. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You are amazing. Bye. Or him's like trying to think of compliments, can't, and just run, like... Just,
Scurry.
Sorry, I'll just get out of your way.
We're on like kind of a wall here, right?
Yeah, precisely.
I was like, how do we get down?
We have to go through points over there. There's stairs here, I think.
Just gotta take the long way around. It's a little awkward.
No, what were we gonna do?
Or him like quietly shits his pants every time the dragon moves to follow us.
There's definitely that sort of like, it's a little bit like, the sound is a little bit like if you're in your house and you hear something like sound in your, oh, it's gotta be like a raccoon or something. Except if it was like the size of 2 horses sticking.
Yeah, raccoon size.
Yeah, like an average human raccoon. Wait, human?
By the way, how big is Tirulai? Like, can we like kind of tell their age at all?
Make a nature check.
Can Free make a nature check also?
Yeah, freaking make a nature check for you.
I got a 9.
Fucking, it's a dragon, and you don't want to look at it too much.
Yeah, what if we make him mad?
Exactly.
I can give that a try, because why not? I have intelligence.
Free's nature is probably worse than Warhead's, so.
Yeah, plus 3, so 14.
Free is 16, but you both know, Tirulai is, like notably, like, fairly large, sort of like the cross between the length of a crocodile and the height of a horse. So overall bigger than a horse, but not like the size of
a mountain.
like a building or like a very large or like a large boat or anything. Like, so Tirulai is definitely a young dragon.
Yeah, that's like smaller than the other dragons we've seen so far, which are pretty.
I mean, the size of the bronze dragon we met, I don't remember their name.
Zelnifar.
Zeldafar.
Zelnifar.
Zeldafarn.
Zelnifarn.
Zeldafarn.
Not
Okay.
Zeldafarn. Not the Legend of Zeldafarn.
The Legend of Zeldafarn. Yeah, about Zeldafarn size?
Yes.
Zeldafarn? Okay. We still don't want to fight them. There's definitely something going on with them.
We don't want to fight them, and then we don't, because we do, we also piss off Willow. And like, Willow's
Yeah,
nice.
they're so polite to us.
I know. Also, I try really hard not to hurt anything, like even the grass while I'm walking on it.
I think we're headed towards a ball.
There's a pretty the forest here has a pretty decent amount of like paths in the floor and stuff.
Just taking those.
Like this is one of those forests that you don't actually think exists, but it's supposed to exist in fiction, where it's all like all the trees are nicely spaced and you can walk basically wherever you want.
No, those exist.
They do?
They're
I know that those exist.
I've never seen
I'm trying to do a metaphor.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that, Speed. That feels like a fictional thing.
No metaphors here. No
You
nuance.
agree with me because it was a good metaphor, even if it's the thing that exists. Mickey, are you there?
In and out.
Okay.
After we've lost
Mostly,
these, we are so engaged.
I can mostly hear everybody, but Roll20 is like.
Okay, we are going to. I think I'm going to call technical difficulty pretty soon.
That we are just clunking along. And also, Mickey, you can't play next Thursday. That's.
I cannot.
Passes away. Do we want to check in with Mistress Willow again before we,
It definitely sounds like
decide? Yes, I wouldn't want to stay in her domain without at least,
Yes, without checking in. Be like, hey, do we have to sign a guest pass? Like,
do we have to show you our vaccine?
Yeah. Do we have to show off our vaccine cards? Like,
do you need to see a piece of ID?
do you need to check if we have any foreign bugs on us that could cause havoc on the ecosystem? You know, that kind of thing.
Tariffs?
What? Terrorists?
No, tariffs.
Oh, tariffs.
It's very hard to say words in Artemis's accent.
That's fair. You want to cut through the bone forest? I'd rather not go through the dead people forest.
Let's not do that. I don't like it.
It's a decent shortcut, though.
I mean,
That's a lot of
not-
dead people, though.
not precisely. We're headed towards.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, I could cut through, like, this. Actually, I don't want to touch the grass. I forgot about that.
I don't enjoy the dolls.
I know the Willow Lily said it's fine to walk on the grass because it's grass, but also.
Like, what if,
Yeah.
This music is so threatening.
This music is very threatening. You know,
Oh!
Oh god! Oh no!
I'm trying my best. We're all having technical difficulties today.
It's alright. You know, have you ever seen like those things farmers have that look like me, but quadrupedal? They eat
Nods.
Yeah, they eat grass. Did you know that? Like,
Nods.
is it good? Is it nasty? Like, why are they eating that? What?
You guys once again come to this large stone tree with massive bats hanging from all the branches around it.
I'm just asking, like, do people normally eat grass, or?
I don't eat grass. No.
Alright.
Free gives a sort of like a no.
Ah. So they're just still really gross and fucked up. Gotcha. Noted.
I mean, deer and also eat grass. I think.
Deer also eat grass.
Nods.
I see. If I ever meet a deer, half person, or whatever we are classified in as Artemis, I'll ask them if they eat grass, because I say, like, good. Maybe it's like a biological. I knock on the door to Willow's.
After a moment, and as the door is opened by one Hallis tree, we will end the session hereabouts. Just because I don't want to go too much further without one of our players.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, we've only got 4 of us.
So, Unfortunately, we're cut a little short due to technical difficulties. Ideally, the next time we all meet up, everything will be worked out fine. Because should your conversation with Willow go well, you will be descending into the next level of Undermountain.
Woo! Level 6, baby!
I wonder if Willow knows if grass is good.
She's been an animal before.
Yeah, right? Like, she would probably know. Wait, she's been an animal before?
She's like a druid?
Druids do that?
She's a druid? Question mark.
She technically has big wind elemental things. Remember?
Wait, yeah, but like she turned into a wind elemental, not like an animal.
Wind is like animal.
Turns into elemental.
Maybe it was an elemental. That doesn't work at all.
Amamum.
Anyways, that's all for this episode. Have a good night, y'all.